Great afternoon, Clarksville, Montgomery County School District. It is your professional development specialist, Rachel Koval, and we are back again today to talk about Imagine Learning tech tips and tricks, and just to open it up for some general inquiries and thoughts on our solutions. So today, let me go ahead and remind you what we're going to be working on today. All right, so as you can see, we have our general screen here. Let me go ahead and just focus on what we need right now. All right, so like I said, that I am Rachel Koval. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday office hours from 3 to 4 p.m. You can find me here at this Zoom link. My cell is on the screen, my email is on the screen, and when in doubt, reach out to someone in the district, an academic coach or an administrator, and they will be able to find me if all else fails. Now, earlier in the week, we talked about family resources and Imagine Language and Literacy. Today, we are focusing on family resources again. That's what this whole week is about. But of course, we're focusing, because it's a Wednesday, on Imagine Math products. So what I'm going to spend a lot of today talking about is, or a lot of the 5 to 10 minutes of our mini lesson talking about, is the Family Math Hub, which is really incredible, and I want to show it off. And within the Family Math Hub, I'm going to zoom in on Live Teacher, Imagine Math Help Center for Families, and Site Assistant. So I'm kind of just going to navigate through those three, show you the interface, and hopefully get you a little bit comfortable with it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in the Math Hub. So let me go ahead and make this really big. All right, so you can see that I have gone over to the Imagine Family Math Hub. Now, if you are looking for what web address this is, you can see up here in the top left corner, it is imaginelearning.com/family hub. It's pretty simple. And of course, if all else fails, you can go to any of your Imagine Learning Help Center or Imagine Learning University and just type in Family Math Hub, and this will come up as well. So this is essentially a resource for everything that a family or a guardian or a caretaker could want to use to help a child at home. So you can see it says welcome, and then below there are a ton of resources. We have math videos, so small mini lessons, inspiring confidence, which kind of talks about just ways that you can instill a positive connotation of mathematics, of STEM in your student or child. Math activities, and these are extension activities. So these, you can see cards on the screen, those would also be games and things like that, that you could do just with a few family members or with a larger group. Live Teacher, I told you we're going to talk about that. Imagine Math Help Center for Families, we're going to talk about that. Math glossary is so critical. We know that the language of mathematics is so different from our vernacular that we use day to day. And in order to be successful in math, students need to be able to use, interpret, and manipulate the terms for mathematics, right? So this is a glossary for them. So let's dive in. And then, of course, I said that we would talk about the help guy right here. So let's dive into the Live Teacher. All right. So if I click on Live Teacher, it brings me here. Imagine Math has live certified bilingual. Remember, they all speak Spanish and English, and they're all certified math teachers for your student to get personalized help in their math learning. So this is available at home. Guys, this is huge, because I know that there are so many families that want to help their students, but because of either a language barrier or because of a gap in their own education, they don't feel comfortable meeting their child or their student where they're at in mathematics. And so this totally relieves that tension, where a parent or guardian could sit with their child and talk with the Live Teacher at the same time, or the child could do it independently, right? So it says, when your child is using Imagine Math at home, try asking them, have you asked a Live Teacher for help? use the help button to ask a live teacher. So we know that the time frames are perfect for our students that are doing work in the evenings and even on weekends, right? So Monday through Thursday, they're going to be available 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So that means that the live teachers are available during your class times and then for a significant portion of the evening when the child gets home. Fridays, they're available till 6:30 p.m., so a little bit shorter. But then we have Saturday and Sunday hours, which I know is when a lot of families have the time actually to sit down and work on academics. So Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., that afternoon chunk, and Sunday 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. that evening chunk. So you have a Saturday morning and a Sunday evening. So I think one of those times will definitely work for your families. And like I said, it really removes that stigma around a parent that might feel uncomfortable not knowing the math. I mean, I even know, right, that you remember that you learned it, but you don't necessarily remember all the steps, even if it was something simple and you just need one person to show you or talk you through it before you say, aha, yeah, I know how to do that. And then you can jump in and help. All right, so let's go back, move this down here. Let's go back to, sorry guys. So that was our live teacher. The next thing I said I would show you is the Imagine Math Help Center. All right, connect to math. Use the information below to connect to Imagine Math at home. Imagine Math is for students. The goal is to pass 2 lessons per week and use strategies such as Live Teacher for help, right? So I just want to show you that there are all these resources for Imagine Math. So it'll talk to you about Imagine Math Pre-K 2 at home, 3+ at home, and FACS at home. So for example, let's look at Pre-K 2. All right, it brings me right here. It shows you a video that you can show parents or caregivers on how to use Imagine Math Pre-K 2 at home. It also has it in Spanish, of course. And then it talks to you about how you can get your students' log information, different theories and recommendations for how much usage they should have, how parents and caregivers can support their students. So talking about this setting and what helps foster an academic mindset, login, other resources, just in general, inquiring to your student about what they're learning, how they're growing, how they're feeling about their relationship with math and academics, and reviewing their progress, right? So they can constantly be reflecting and you can constantly be reflecting with them. So that was just the example for Imagine Math Pre-K 2. And then, of course, you saw that there were also hyperlinks if I wanted to look at family resources for 3+ and Math Facts. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you in our mini lesson today is this little guy down here. He is incredible. If I click on this or I click on this, I'm going to get the Site Assistant. Let me move myself. I'm blocking it. All right. So the Site Assistant, you can see he says down here, can I help you with anything? Thanks for visiting Imagine Learning. Choose the most relevant option for you. So I can tell him that I'm a customer. I'm a parent looking for homeschooling solutions. So parents can use this and ask more pointed questions if they're having trouble finding what they need on the website or they need something a little more specific than what's available. I'm an educator looking for district or school solutions. So you guys might be able to use that one. Or I'm a student myself, right? So there's all these different options. So I'm going to pretend to be a parent. And he's typing back to me already. So this part we know is automated, right? Thanks for your interest. Currently, we only provide our solutions at our school or district level. Okay, so well then, in this case, we're definitely going to go back up and say, oh, but it directs me to the Help Center, which is great. Oh, perfect. So if I go over to the Help Center, then I'm able to chat and get help for families. So you can see how I followed the hyperlinks and now I'm looking at using all the products at home and I can start a chat here. Oh, ta-da, perfect. So it wasn't that I wasn't able to talk to him. It's just that I'm going to be redirected to the Help Center chat box, which is great. And so those are all the different ways that you can reach out to someone and you can get more family resources and more resources for yourself. So I'm going to stay on for the rest of the hour and we're going to open it up. Excuse me. We're going to open it up to everyone for questions, inquiries, and general feedback. Thank you everyone for stopping by the mini lesson.